Hello everyone. We are here at Surat NIT's InOut hackathon. It's a student-run hackathon, and we are into the second day right now. There are a bunch of interesting companies that have been sponsoring and supporting the students over here in the hackathon. And here we have Shishir and Gautam from HP. So we'll talk to them about their journeys, what they do at HP. So if we can begin with Gautam.
Sure.
Yeah.
So now it is HPE,
HPE.
Hewlett Packard Enterprise.
Okay.
So I'm Gautam, and I've been working with HPE for last 10 years, and I'm a software designer and a dev evangelist. We are doing evangelism for our platform. That's what brings us to InOut.
Okay. Can you talk us about the platform?
Yeah, sure. So, Haven OnDemand is a machine learning platform to build cognitive apps and or services, whatever you want. So, what we provide is that we are saying to the dev community that you don't need to actually have an elaborate setup for hosting any of the machine learning solutions. We are giving you APIs, just use it out of box, and we are providing the infrastructure and everything. So it's very interesting response that we have seen on Haven OnDemand, particularly in India. We've done a bunch of hackathons over here, and
Yeah.
this one probably is the last one this year, but it's been very exciting.
Shishir, if you can tell us about yourself.
Yeah, so I've also been with the company for a long time, almost 12 years now. Again, I'm a software designer. I work in a different area, but we were asked to help evangelize the Haven platform in India. And so Gautam and I volunteered. So we've been to other hackathons elsewhere. I'd gone to Delhi, he handled Bombay and Bangalore earlier. So that's how we ended up in Surat.
Okay.
It's been a nice experience being part of the event, talking about Haven, seeing the energy. So it's been a
Yeah.
good trip so far.
And if you see the hackathon culture in general in India, what do you feel like? What needs to be done, or what kind of participation?
So the good thing is that it's picking up. I mean, if you look back a couple of years, 2-3 years back, it wasn't this popular.
Okay.
And the good thing is that we are seeing an increased participation from college students as well as people who are working. So I was surprised to see so many people turning up, even working professionals who get just the weekend off and they are ready to code for 24 hours, 30 hours. They have that kind of commitment over there. So it's very good in one sense. It definitely needs more work, and I'm sure with initiatives like InOut and other hackathon organizations, this would build up. It is, in a way, it is very necessary to have such a culture, because this lets you really think out of box and just build something non-stop.
Yeah.
It pushes you to the limit sometimes.
So-
Yeah, pretty much a similar set of feelings with regards to hackathons. The energy is good. People come up with some interesting ideas. I think people are just starting to get used to this concept of being at a stretch for that period of time.
Yeah.
Maybe organizations are learning some of the drawbacks of holding these things, and that we are seeing so compared to the previous event, this event is already a step better, and I'm looking forward to the further evolution of these events. Maybe the participants will also start being a little better prepared in future. So a lot of them come up with stuff on the spot, which is good, very exciting. But then that leaves them with that initial inertia to overcome. What is my idea? What do I want to do? So I look forward to seeing how this takes off.
Do you see anything kind of built on top of what happens at the hackathons? Have you seen that in the past, or?
Only couple of instances.
Okay.
It's not that we have not seen. So one of them was had a very interesting idea on rich media analytics,
Mhm.
right? So how to make videos interactive.
Yeah.
They formed a company and they took it ahead. And there's another idea which I'm not free to talk about, but they are in process of talking to investors or seeing how it can go forward.
Okay.
So one of the things that I was surprised with, one of the participants I met, he said he's already built something on Haven OnDemand, and he has kind of agreed with someone to give it at a cost. So they're very new to it and they don't know how to go about with it. But the kind of spirit that we are seeing is very encouraging.
Okay. So for a layman, if I'm a developer, what do I get from Haven OnDemand? So what can I do?
Let me give you an example. Let's say uh, you have a lot of photographs,
Yeah.
right? And you want to see what is in that photograph, what kind of people are there. So we have APIs which would do that for you. Let you have text of, or you have taken screenshot of some book text or something, and you want to translate it to English language and email it to someone, whatever. You can do that. So these are very basic examples that I'm giving.
Okay.
So from facial recognition to optical conversions to number plate recognition. I mean, these are just very few very basic APIs.
Okay.
So where we work well is unstructured data. There are a lot of people doing a lot of work in structured data, which is your CSV or JSON type data.
Yeah.
So people are very good with that. We are also strong in that area, but we have good strengths in other data types like video, audio, images. So we give you the facility to slice and dice your data in many ways, combine it together to meet whatever use case you have in mind.
And also you can run analytics on it. So let's say you have a video, you have a bunch of videos, probably from interviews like these,
Yeah.
and you just give it to our API. It will convert it to from a video to a speech to text, and it would run, let's say, sentiment analysis on top of it. That what kind of conversation was going, and
Okay,
how was it
interesting.
all? Yeah, and then you can have it aggregated. You can put it in an index. So in future, whenever you want to just look up for something, or in last 1 year, whatever interviews you have done, how many times some particular keyword has come up.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see all that, and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, great. And any message for the coders here? Something that you'd like to share, or anyone getting new, like coming to developing, any message for the coders at large?
Just be consistent and go strong. So it doesn't matter what language you are using, what platform you are using.
Yep.
Could be ours, could be anybody else's, but such platforms are great. And just be consistent and give your best.
Okay.
So for me, I mean the energy is always great. What maybe can help people is that you have the end goal in mind, and you don't get bogged down by technology. That I need to use this, or I'm struggling with this technological problem. Focus on the end goal. There are hundreds of ways to reach that end goal. So as long as you have that goal in mind and you have some clarity, you should be able to find some tool to get around whatever challenge you have. So focus on the problem rather than the technology. I think that will really help, not just in these competitions but in the technology as a whole.